Football was my main love, always still is probably. Always wanted to be a footballer, but I ended up being a frustrated one. I've started playing again now at 38, but I started at Barnsley youth there all the way through, and then went to Rotherham. I was there for about a year, well, just under a year, until Yorkshire came along, and I thought, I'm better off going to cricket. You always get the idea where you're going to go when you start in midfield and end up at left back. I thought it was time to leave. No, I didn't go that far, but I had the haircut. I thought that was bad enough. You don't like it to hear it probably, but it is Freddie, by far. People think Freddie drinks every night, but he doesn't. But when he does want to have a drink and he goes for it, in the whole world of sport in England, sorry, the whole country of England in playing sport, I've seen some big lads who like a drink. Yes, and Leonard at rugby, and I think Freddie's up there with all of them, without a doubt. It was a boring test match, going to a boring draw at the end. They were blocking it, which it wasn't my type of game, and I was absolutely bored stiff. And I only did it, as I was going to jump, I thought, I'm bored here, and I just stuck my tongue out. And apparently in the commentary box they were laughing for about 15 minutes, they couldn't commentate. No, did he? He wouldn't have had a way with me, no. I've got the ball in my hand, remember? He had to face me in the next test. They always used to get him in NASA, didn't they, about his nose, so I used to love it. I used to laugh at him. I used to laugh when the opposition got into NASA, which probably wasn't the right thing to do, but I just couldn't help it. I remember a guy called Martin Moxon got hit once in the old shaped box, you know, the square, like almost a square one, and now it's like a bubble on it, but it was the old square one, and it got hit and it split it, and his thingy went inside it, and he had to pull him down on the field because obviously it was stuck in his box, the split, and they couldn't get it off. And he come in the next day, dear me, you should have seen him. They were like elephants. He was walking like this. Everybody thought, what's up with him? And oh, it was terrible. I've never seen anything. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Well, I've had a few bad occasions in my career. I had one, didn't I, where I played when I was at the test what was famous now for I hit the winning runs actually in the end, which was the last test in South Africa. We all went out, but me and a few others took it a bit too far. And didn't go to bed till 6, that was just to get a shower, and then we played the next day. We could not believe it, and it's the only time I've ever played drunk, and I'm not proud of it, but I was absolutely off my tree, and I ended up going out and hitting the winning runs. Ronnie Irani, he came on when I did this, didn't he? He came on and did an appearance, and he was absolutely embarrassing. Ronnie's one of them things, whatever he did, he never had any rhythm. Even when he played cricket, it's just all brute force, and he used to try hard and will, but mate, useless, no rhythm. Can't drink, can't dance. Oh, budgie lips, all day long. Plant feeder, budgie lips, he does a lot. I know it's not easy when you're in partnership with Alan Brazil, is it? When Alan's on his 4th, Ronnie's on his second pint still, but he's always been known in the game, Ronnie, as a bit of a plant feeder. Met the producers, enjoyed the life for about 2 days in an hotel in the Taj in India, but it wasn't to be at that time. I'll never say no in the future, I can do that. It was just a simple chant, but he used to make me chuckle. He's still, Ronnie Moore's a wanker, he wears a wanker's hat, and when he wears it back to front, he looks a fucking twat. Brave! I went as Elvis last year on Yorkshire's fancy dress, but somehow I got home in a pirate outfit, so I went from Elvis to a pirate. I must have swapped in the nightclub. Once I sometimes listen, and I really find him funny, but then I find him a pain in the ass the next time, is Barry. I can find myself laughing at him because some of the things he says are so wind up, and you know he's winding people up. But then I listen to him another time, I think, oh my God, shut him up. Especially when he starts to sing.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzels with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things.
Oh my God, shut him up.